Hey everybody, Ashley Garner here. Wanted to get back to you with an update on the multifamily investment market, okay? Right now it's mid-February 2023, and the market is definitely changing. The market meaning the number of properties that are coming up for sale. So there are many more properties that are now hitting the market, or deals that are coming across my desk, and sometimes we'll call that deal flow. So the brokers are sending buyers like me, hey, I've got this thing for sale. Would you like to take a look? Here's the offering memorandum. Here's the T12 income statement, the trailing 12, what happened in the last 12 months. And here's the rent roll. The price guidance is this. Well, so the things that I notice, number one, there are more of those that are coming. Number two, the price of those is coming down. So the price per door is coming down. The cap rate is going up. And that's a good thing for us buyers. And I notice also that a lot of the people that are selling have only owned these things for a short period of time, so maybe a year or two. And I think, and what most people think is the financing is the problem there, because when they initially financed them, they were expecting rates of, to stay, hopefully 3-4% like they were. Well, now when it's time for them to refinance their short-term debt, the cost of the debt is a whole lot more, and now the numbers don't work. So they're saying, well, we better sell them before we get in too much trouble. I think that's probably what's happening. Now, what all this means for me and for you is that I'm making offers again. Okay, so I'm writing LOI. So a letter of intent is the offer, LOI. That's the initial dialogue between the buyer and the broker, and thus the seller. So, here are my general terms, and here you go. Here's my offer. And then what'll happen is that the two sides will negotiate back and forth the terms of the deal that are in the letter of intent. Once there's an agreement made, then it can go to contract. So then the attorneys get involved and they draft up the contract. And once the buyer and the seller both sign it, now we're under contract. As this relates to you and your involvement in multifamily investing, you should know that the letter of intents are being written. That means that we're reaching out, and that, if you're interested in being involved as a passive investor or a limited partner, then get ready, because as soon as that letter of intent there's some good, strong dialogue and it looks like it's going to contract, that's when buyers are going to reach out to limited investors and say, okay, I think we've got one coming. These are the basic details, and would you like to be involved? Then, of course, when the contract is signed, then it really, the time is now ticking. So the most recent letter of intent I wrote, I believe it was a 60-day period to close, maybe 90. But between 60 and 90, and that's market driven, by the way. As the market gets more competitive, those dates shorten. But the point is, that's when you have to write the check. So just be ready, ask questions now, learn about it now, and be ready to pull the trigger, because it's happening. It's going to happen. By the second half of this year, things will be happening. All right? So I hope you're well, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. See you.